Okay.
I'm here.
We are open to the public.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Before we move forward, I need a motion to close the executive session and the council of the whole.
One at a time, right? This is the executive first?
Yes.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Now we need a motion to close the council of the whole.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay, Madam Clerk, it's all yours.
This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6 et sec, notice of which was sent to the record in the Star Ledger and was posted on the municipal bulletin board. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act and recent regulations issued by the state of New Jersey, the following procedures will be in effect for public comment during this remote public meeting of the City Council. The public shall have an opportunity for comment during the designated public portion of this meeting. The time period for public comment is limited to 3 minutes for each speaker, and no person may address the council more than once, except for speaking during an advertised public hearing for an ordinance. At the time designated for public comment, the mayor or other presiding officer of the council will recognize one speaker at a time. That speaker must identify himself or herself by full name and whether or not he or she resides in Hackensack. No other member of the public is permitted to speak unless recognized by the presiding officer, and other remote attendees may be muted during that time if necessary to eliminate background noise. Meeting attendees shall exhibit appropriate demeanor during this meeting as required by Section 37-15 of the City Code. In the event any member of the public becomes disruptive at any time, that individual may be muted by the presiding officer and will receive a warning that continued disruption may result in being prevented from speaking or removed from the meeting entirely. The Zoom meeting platform has a texting function. However, this is to be used only for the purpose of advising the city's IT staff of any technical concerns or issues. The public may also submit written public comments to be audibly read into the record by the city clerk during the public portion of any remote public meeting of the City Council. Comments can be submitted by regular mail or by email to asaby@hackensack.org. Comments received less than 5 hours before the start of a meeting may be carried to the next meeting. Any person who actually speaks during the public comment portion of a remote public meeting may not also have a comment read into the record. The city clerk will stop reading a written comment into the public record once it reaches the 3-minute limit. Duplicate written comments may be summarized and noted for the record in a consistent manner.
Okay, roll call, please.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Here.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Yeah.
Councilmember Carroll,
Here.
Mayor LaBrus.
Here. Would everybody please rise for the flag salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So we have a couple proclamations tonight, and as everybody I'm sure knows, it is Black History Month. So the proclamation reads, whereas in 1976, Black History Month was formally adopted to honor and affirm the importance of Black history throughout our American experience. And whereas African Americans have played a vital role in the history of this country and the state of New Jersey, from the early days of the pioneers to our present day leaders, in all things that have made this country great. And whereas Black History Month is a time for all Americans to reflect on the rich history and teachings of African Americans, and I encourage everyone to participate in Black history ceremonies, activities, and educational programs. And whereas the struggle for equality for Black Americans is ongoing, and the people of the United States should continue to be determined and vigilant in this ongoing struggle for equality. And whereas each February, we pause to reflect on the contributions of the Black community to our national identity. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the city of Hackensack commemorates February as Black History Month, and I, John P. LaBrus Jr., Mayor of the city of Hackensack, along with the members of the City Council, do hereby proclaim February as Black History Month in the city of Hackensack. Excuse me. And we do have another proclamation honoring a local business and some local folks who started these businesses have been in town for a long, long time. It reads, whereas Winnie Banna opened for business in Hackensack on February 14th, 1922, by two of the most prominent members of the legal community in their time, Walter Winnie and Horace Banta. And whereas in 1922, Walter Winnie was appointed United States Attorney for the District of New Jersey by President Warren Harding. Among his many accomplishments, Mr. Winnie also served on the board responsible for overseeing the formation of what is now the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Whereas Horace Banta served as a Supreme Court Commissioner and Special Master in the Chancery Division of the Courts. He was City Attorney for Hackensack and served for many years as Bergen County's Welfare Board Adjuster and Chairman. And whereas Winnie and Banta left a lasting legacy working with various local civic and charitable organizations, their dedication, perseverance, and exemplary service to the public and their clients while serving the greater community. And now, therefore, I, John P. LaBrosse Jr., Mayor of the City of Hackensack, along with members of the City Council, congratulate the law firm of Winnie Banna, Bezralian and Khan, PC, on their 100th year anniversary and thank them for their contributions to the City of Hackensack. So congratulations to them. And now I have a little special recognition I'd like to take care of right now. Everybody knows our executive secretary to the city manager for years has been Jacqueline Hashmat. Well, tonight, resolution 59-22 will be stating that our new deputy city manager will be Jacqueline Hashmat. Jacqueline has been steadfast in her job here at the city. She's been a wonderful help to everybody in the council. She goes above and beyond. We are lucky to have her. During the last year when we had the tough time when we lost our dear friend Ted Ehrenberg, she stepped up to the plate, even with the hard time. It was a hard time for her because she was very close with Ted, but she stood up and took charge when she needed to, and we appreciate that. She got us through some hard times. So we appreciate everything you've done for us, Jacqueline, and this is a very well-deserved appointment for you, and we're glad to have you. So thank you so much. And I know she's here, so I think she wants to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate it. I wanted to take this time to thank the city manager and the mayor and council for my promotion to deputy city manager. I am truly thankful for the support and the opportunity to work in this capacity for the city. It's truly fulfilling for me to feel this appreciation for my hard work, and I look forward to being just as helpful and efficient to my peers, my mentors, and the city's residents as the deputy city manager for the city. Thank you again, everyone, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Vincent, you're a lucky man.
Yes, I am. Totally agree with that.
Yep. Okay, so with that, we're going to move forward. So I need a motion for the approval of the minutes of the COW session and the executive session of the regular meeting of January 25th, 2022. Is everybody present?
Mayor, you were absent, and also Councilwoman Von Rudenberg.
Okay. So
I'll offer.
Second.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Abstain.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrosse.
I abstain.
Okay.
And with that, we turn it over to the city manager. Vince?
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple things. First, for the residents that would like to take advantage of our shred events, the city has scheduled our next event for June 25th. So please mark that on your calendars if you have any documents or any type of paper that you would like to have shredded. Some updates regarding Atlantic Street between Prospect and Second. The PD has continued to monitor it. We installed some no drop-off pickup zones. And some good news today is our traffic engineer submitted a proposed crosswalk plan for the area. And I've advised the project management team and traffic division to move forward with the implementation, which will include multiple pedestrian warning signs, both prior to the crosswalks as well as at the crosswalks. That'll be flashing 24/7. Last meeting, we had a citizen come up again that has a business at 817 Main. We sent somebody up the next day to inspect the area for a second time. In the meantime, we've placed some orange posts to stop the motorists from driving over the sidewalk. The city plans to meet with the building owner to discuss the ownership of the area, because our preliminary results show that the sidewalk completely belongs to the property owner. So it's causing a little bit of an issue for us to try and address that situation without the property owner involved, which we are working on. Last but not least, the city will be forming a snow committee to discuss solutions to our snow ordinance. We talked about this a little bit previously. As soon as I get the changes and we get the committee in place, I will have a report for the council at a future council meeting. And I too want to wish Jackie all the best in the world. I mean, she, coming in here, I came in here blind, and without her, it would have been impossible for me to get on board as quickly as I think I have. And she's always there for anything that I need, or the city needs, or the mayor and council needs. And she's a wonderful employee and a wonderful person. And I wish her the best of luck and a bright future for her with the city.
Thank you very much.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. So on to new business. Resolution 51-22.
This is a resolution for the introduction of ordinance number 7-2022, an ordinance amending section 302.7A of the Property Maintenance Code of the City of Hackensack accessory structures with respect to required escrow fees.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved that the above ordinance being ordinance 7-2022 as introduced is now passed on first reading, and the said ordinance shall be considered for final passage at a meeting to be held on February 22nd, 2022 at 8:00 p.m. or as soon thereafter as the matter can be reached at the regular meeting place of the city council, and at such time and place all persons interested be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance, and that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized and directed to publish said ordinance according to law with a notice of its introduction and passage on first reading, and of the time and place when and where said ordinance will be further considered for final passage.
Thank you. Resolution 52-22.
This is a resolution for the introduction of ordinance number 8-2022, an ordinance to amend Article 2 Development Fees of Chapter 45A of the City Code Affordable Housing to comply with current state affordable housing regulations.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved that the above ordinance being ordinance 8-2022 as introduced is now passed on first reading, and that said ordinance shall be considered for final passage at a meeting to be held on February 22nd, 2022 at 8:00 p.m. or as soon thereafter as the matter can be reached at the regular meeting place of the city council, and at such time and place all persons interested be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance, and that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized and directed to publish said ordinance according to law with a notice of its introduction and passage on first reading, and of the time and place when and where said ordinance will be further considered for final passage.
Thank you. Resolution 53-22.
This is a resolution authorizing a transfer of 2021 budget appropriations.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 54-22.
This is a resolution authorizing the refund of a 2021 payment in lieu of taxes pilot overpayment.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 55-22.
This is a resolution authorizing the award of state contracts for the upgrading of police and fire portable radios.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 56-22.
This is a resolution awarding bid contract to Reggio Construction, Inc. for the Pine Street Drainage Improvement Project.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 57-22.
This is a resolution authorizing the awarding of a co-op contract for gasoline and diesel fuel for the Hackensack Fire Department.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 58-22.
This is a resolution authorizing tax refund for state board judgments and duplicate payment.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 59-22.
This is a resolution appointing Jacqueline Hashmat as Deputy City Manager.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 60-22.
This is a resolution authorizing payment of bills.
Need a motion to pay the bills?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay, before we move forward with the consent agenda, I see one on here for law enforcement. Jerry, are you going to pull that? You want that one pulled? 61-22?
Yes, I'm going to abstain from 61-22 and 63-22.
Okay, what is 63? Oh, okay. Not a problem. So we're going to pull those two. All right, Deb?
Yes.
Right, anybody else need anything else pulled, or that's it?
I think that's it.
The following items are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one motion. Any items requiring expenditures are supported by a certification of availability of funds. Any item requiring discussion will be removed from the consent agenda, and consent agenda items will be reflected in full in the minutes, including any exceptions and or additions. The consent agenda consists of Resolution 62-22, resolution authorizing a leave of absence without pay for Cassandra Shahidri, Personnel Director. Resolution 64-22, a resolution authorizing a leave of absence without pay for Elaine Montalbano, keyboarding clerk in municipal court. Resolution 65-22 is a resolution authorizing a raffle licenses for the Rotary Club of Hackensack and Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Resolution 66-22 is a resolution authorizing the settlement of litigation entitled Revy versus City of Hackensack Claim Petition 2019-1255, pending in the New Jersey Division of Workers' Compensation.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay, resolution 61-22.
This is a resolution authorizing the city of Hackensack, Bergen County through the city of Hackensack Police Department to participate in the Defense Logistics Agency Law Enforcement Support Office 1033 program to enable the city of Hackensack Police Department to request and acquire excess Department of Defense equipment.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. And resolution 63-22.
This is a resolution authorizing leave of absence without pay for Brett M. McCarthy, police officer.
Okay. Need a
Need a
motion,
motion.
please?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay. So that's our new business. Had a very small agenda this week. So with that, I need a motion to open to the public.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino,
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia,
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll,
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anybody from the public who would like to speak, please come forward, raise your hand on your device. Let Frank know that you're here. If you'd like to speak, you will have 3 minutes. Give your name to the clerk and whether you reside in Hackensack.
So far, there are no hands raised.
Okay. Need a motion to close to the public.
Offer.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
None opposed. Stephanie?
Sure. Thanks, Mayor. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. This evening, we issued a proclamation recognizing February as Black History Month. As a council, we want to thank and recognize many of our African-American residents, city employees, and volunteers who continue to contribute to the betterment of our community. We appreciate all you do and recognize all of your efforts, and it's much appreciated. Thank you to all of our DPW emergency response workers during the most recent snowstorms. The last two storms are pretty tricky in regards to timing and accurate forecasting. And, we know it's a tough job out there, and we appreciate all the effort sanitation and emergency workers put in during that time. Junior Wrestling of Hackensack will once again host regions at Hackensack High School at the end of February. We have two very successful home matches at the M&M building so far this season. We are still continuing to receive many positive comments from other teams about how fortunate we are to have a space like this at the M&M. It seems like so long ago that the new M&M Center was open, but because of COVID, it really still feels new and exciting to be there. And, we're still receiving so many positive comments from neighboring towns about what a beautiful facility is. I want to thank Steve and the whole recreation department for all their hard work in making sure the building is in great shape and the events held there are run as smooth as possible. And it's just really nice to see all the kids out there participating and seeing the basketball practices go on again. It's really great to see everyone utilizing the space again. Registration for Baseball of Hackensack will be opening soon. And the Recreation Department plans on hosting a baseball clinic in conjunction with FDU at the end of February, beginning of March. Please be on the lookout for additional information that should be going out shortly, but it's pretty exciting. I think this is the first time we've partnered with FDU in the recent future, and I think our kids will, really enjoy looking up to some, local college players, coaching them and working with them. So we're excited for that. I want to congratulate two of our city employees, Jacqueline Hajmat, our new deputy city manager. Words were already expressed about her work ethic and just what a wonderful person she is. I've worked with her for the past 4.5 years, and she's just, she's a mom, she has young kids, and she still manages to always be there for us and do everything. So we appreciate it. And also to Mr. Steve Savage, who's been promoted to interim superintendent of recreation. Again, already we've had some discussions and some great ideas out there. So myself and Mr. Councilman Carroll look forward to working with you in moving the recreation department forward. And, we appreciate all all your hard work and look forward to working together over the next couple of years. Thank you to Jim Mangan for updating us and the public on the APR mini grants. Jim is very passionate about this program, and it shows when he talks about it. And it's just a really, really nice program to have for our local businesses and some of our residents. So we appreciate everything you're doing, Jim, and thanks to Lauren and the Hackensack Regional Chamber of Commerce and the Greater Bergen Community Action Group for facilitating the program as well. And thank you for being here. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, Steph. Kat?
Yeah, okay, thanks, Steph. I'll join in congratulating our two promotions within the city. Again, Jackie, we couldn't ask for a deputy city manager. I don't think we could have gotten one if we built it together with a building set. I mean, you bring so much to the city, and you always do it with a smile on your face, which is something that's so appreciated. You know, we have some tough times sometimes in the city, and we have issues that need to be dealt with and problems that arise, emergencies that come up. And, you know, I like to call her my go-to girl. If you don't mind being called a girl, I still call myself a girl a lot. But I mean, that's the reputation you have, Jackie, is, you know, if you need something done, you go to you call Jackie. And we so appreciate that. And, you know, during our last few terms and this one as well, we know we can always count on you. And I know you've been a tremendous asset to our new city manager coming in. And we're just so thankful to have you. Congratulations. And also congratulations and good luck to our new interim director of recreation. Steve, you know, you've got a lot in front of you. You know, having lived through a couple of years of COVID, you know, every town, not just us, you know, had to backpedal a little with sports, but our kids are raring to go. I think I heard that from Stephanie. And as she said, the last couple of wrestling matches just went so well. And I think that's a testimony to you. So again, so glad for you and look forward to seeing wonderful things happen in recreation throughout the city. Also, I'll repeat a little bit about the ARP grants that Jim talked about, just so everyone knows we are doing a second round of them in 2022. Last year, you know, we give them, they're giving out to folks that had, you know, can show significant losses during COVID, and to renters, so folks that are renting and are having trouble, not just low income, but low and moderate income folks. And we've been giving grants of $2,000 to each of those folks that meet the criteria for the grant. And we gave out, I think you said 87 of them last year. And small businesses that also can meet the criteria, I think we gave out 59 of those, he said, and they were $2,500 each. So you can't apply twice, unfortunately, but if you missed it last year, and, you know, get your application in, because we do have some more money, and the city's here to help folks that, you know, struggled and saw some losses as most folks did during the trying times with the virus. Also at the committee of the whole, I spoke a little bit about the FAA. And if you want to hear all the gory details, you can watch that video as well. But, you know, we had our quarterly meeting, and, you know, just to let folks know, we had over 43,000 flights over our city last year. You know, the noise pollution and the safety concerns are still there. So we'll continue fighting this battle together. Our residents logged over 4,000 complaints last year, which is great. Okay, and these are the numbers we want to see. It shows that everybody cares and they're all pulling in this together. So I want to thank each and every one of you who took the time to file those complaints, and keep doing it. Nothing on here tonight really for redevelopment, which is what I usually talk about. But there was, I usually also talk about any sewer work, and we did approve something tonight for Pine Street. Not only are we paving and curbing up on Pine Street, but we're also making some drainage improvements. There was portions of that street really where there wasn't sufficient drainage. And hopefully when they put some new pipe in, that's going to help a lot in the Pine Street area. Also, just on another note, a week or so ago, the director of DEP and EPA made a visit to Hackensack. And we were honored, folks coming from Trenton to visit our city, and it was in recognition of the sewer work that we're doing. You know, I I think we might be the only ones, or maybe one of a very few that are actually tackling this combined sewer overflow problem. And they are so appreciative of our efforts. And they were here and they took lots of photos and pictures. And, you know, it's great recognition for the city of Hackensack that from an environmental standpoint, that the city is stepping up and doing the right thing for the city and for all of its residents. And part of that is, you know, that we're able to get grant money from both of these initiatives, either the DEP or the EPA. To date, we've secured about $11 million in grant money from these organizations, and we will continue to pursue additional grants because we have a lot of work to do. You know, we've made a lot of progress, but we have a lot more work to do. So being able to achieve and attain these grants and funding from the government really, really makes it easier for us not to have passed that buck onto our city. Pretty much, I think that's it. So thank you all for coming. Happy Valentine's Day, right? Monday, right? So before our next meeting. So everyone, you know, enjoy, find someone to snuggle up to, I guess, whether it be a spouse or a child or a loved one in some way. Enjoy your Valentines. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations again to Jackie in her new position as a deputy city manager, and Steve in her new position as a superintendent of recreation. Steve, anytime you got any problem, if you think that I can help you, just give me a call. And we continue with the reconstruction of our sewer system, and around the city, we continue inspecting any sewer line that got problems. And we continue with improvement in the park, and in the next few weeks, we're gonna go out for bids for the jobs and for Shinny Park and Columbus Park. We already allocate the contractor that's gonna work in Style Park. Thank you everybody for everything you guys are doing, and good night, and happy Valentine to everybody.
Thank you, Leo. Jerry?
You know, it's good going second from last because everything has been said. At least
Tell me about it. I'm last.
Oh man, I don't know how you do it.
I feel like a broken record by the time it gets to me.
Well, I do like to thank Jim for his update on the ARP mini grant, especially the letter that he read from one of our Hackensack residents. I thought that was a very good letter, and I appreciate him taking the time out to read that for us. Ryan Westra, who did the update on the sewer and our parks. Again, we appreciate that as well. Jacqueline, congratulations. I know you're going to do a fantastic job. And yes, I'm still going to pop in and say hello to you whenever I'm in the building there, you know, but best of luck to you. And also to Steve Savage for his new position, also as interim superintendent of recreation. I wish everybody a nice Valentine's Day. Stay safe and God bless.
Thank you, Steve. I just want to talk real quickly about you know, I'm sure everybody heard about the event that happened at Hackensack University Medical Center yesterday, where a young nurse practitioner was attacked by a coworker who was a traveling nurse. She was pretty severely injured. She was burnt very badly. She was airlifted to St. Barnabas, where she is still in serious but stable condition. But it was a horrible turn of events. The Hackensack University Medical Center was actually a crime scene, and we were on lockdown over there. And it was a tough day for all involved, the employees. You know, we take this stuff very seriously over there, and it was a sad day. So I wish that everybody would keep this woman in their prayers for a speedy recovery. Hopefully she's okay. I'm not sure whether everybody knows, but the perpetrator of this crime ended up committing suicide. His body was found, I think, early this morning. And, you know, just a sad event all the way around. But on a happier note, Jacqueline, congratulations. Looking forward to work. I've been working with you for a long time now, and looking forward to the next few years and watching you continue to grow. You've done a great job. You know, a lot of people don't realize Jacqueline's father was the interim city manager for quite a while in Hackensack. And so the fruit didn't fall very far from the tree. So she's got, and, you know, Vince hit the nail on the head. You know, it's got a great future ahead of her. She's a young lady to be at this point of her life, to be at this position is pretty good. So congratulations, kid. Vince mentioned June 25th, the shred event. These shred events are very important because when you throw your, if you don't shred your very sensitive paperwork, people can get a hold of it, and, you know, identity theft is still rampant out there. It's very important to shred your important documents instead of just throwing them away into the trash, because people actually go out of their way to go through the garbage just to look for social security numbers, check numbers, stuff like, you know, checking account numbers, stuff like that. And shredding takes care of all that. The one thing I was really pleased to hear about tonight is we're moving forward with our pedestrian safety campaign in the city. This is just the beginning, but you know, in today's world, you got to be very careful about crossing streets. There's a lot of people on the roads driving, and there's a lot more distractions driving today than years ago between, you know, there's texting, there's all the different things in your cars now, GPS that you're looking at. So you're often distracted, and pedestrians are distracted as well too. I can't tell you how many times I see people crossing the street looking at their phone instead of looking both ways. We were always taught as children, you know, cross at the green, not in between. That was one of the things we were taught. And, you know, always look both ways before you walk out into a street. So I'm looking forward to making our city a safer place to walk. Also, I'm, you know, happy to hear that we're moving forward to new equipment for the police and fires department as far as portable radios go. You know, we have to, this technology is constantly updating itself and needs to be, you know, renewed quite a bit. I mean, we've done this several times since I'm been on the council. So, but it's necessary to keep up and to keep our guys safe. I'd also like to thank the DPW during this last two snow and ice events that we've had. They did a great job. I didn't get one complaint, which is great. So that means I'm doing a wonderful job when my phone doesn't ring. So appreciate it. So kudos to you guys. I can tell you for the M&M building, you know, my grandsons are wrestling in two other towns. They wrestle for Saddlebrook and Paramus. So I didn't get a chance to make it to our events, but I was at their events. But even at their events, I would hear from people who were at our facility, new facility, saying what a wonderful new facility it is. They've never seen anything like it. It's the best they've seen. They had a great time there, and it was well run. So that's kudos to Hackensack Junior Wrestling and to Steve Savage. And with that, I want to congratulate Steve on becoming our interim superintendent of recreation. And I'm looking forward to see what he can do. Steve has been in town as long as I can remember. I think he's born and raised here, if I'm not mistaken. But since I started getting involved with sports, Steve was always here. So Steve knows what a storied reputation Hackensack has as a sports town with great sports programs. Not just the junior programs, but the high school programs, sending kids off to colleges on scholarships. We've always been very successful. And, you know, I feel we've fallen behind a little bit over the last few years. COVID has a little bit to do with it. But, and also distractions for children. There's a lot of other things out there now that they're looking at instead of sports. But sports are very important to children, mentally, socially, just all around. To become an all-around balanced student athlete is very, very important today. And those people are the ones who I think go on to be successful in life. Because they face all different types of adversities, from whether it's in school with your classes or whether it's on the field. So I'm looking forward to Steve working and getting us back to where we used to be. So congratulations, Steve, and best of luck to you. And also Jim Mangan's presentation on the ARP mini grants was great. And I was going to speak to the letter, but Jerry already spoke to the letter. So thank you, Jerry. But the letter was moving. So there's still, like Kathy said, there's, you know, we gave out 87 of these grants, $2,000 for rent relief and 59 for small business relief at $2,500 a pop, but we're doing another round. So if you're in a small business or your rent, you needed some help with your rent, this is a relatively easy grant to get. Okay, so pay attention and go out there and grab it. The money's there for you. It's from the United States government to us. And, you know, we could have used this in the city, but we wanted to give it back to the citizens. So let's take advantage of it, folks. And with that, everybody have a wonderful, happy Valentine's Day. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night.
Good night. See you tomorrow,
Wait,
John.
motion, we gotta close, John.
Oh, motion to close.
Offer.
Second.
Thank you. Roll, all in favor.
Aye.
Hi.
Aye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Night,
Good night,
everybody.
all.
Good night.
Good night.